And welcome, everybody. Welcome to this summer Zoom musical spectacular week, all week long. This week we decided to take a break from your regularly scheduled online virtual classes. That should not disrupt your in-store classes. There was some confusion on that, but I'm here to tell you firsthand. You're hearing it straight from me. So come to your class at your local store throughout the week. And we try to schedule everything so it didn't interfere. But we also wanted to provide you with some great music for the week, share some of your talented staff members, and plus it's going to be a great learning experience as well. And then all week long, each of the stores are broadcasting it live. So if you're in the local area there, go into the store and support them live. We know when it's in person, the artists they just kind of feed off of that energy, that positive energy. So we're going to have some great tunes you're going to hear today. Before we get started, just a quick announcements. I've had a lot of students over the last few weeks that I've spoken to here and there, and I've encouraged telling your friends to get online. I don't know who's online for the first time or not. But a few things. There's a lot of questions about a lot of our online and social media platforms. So I'm just going to very quickly share some of those things. First of all, as you know, everything that we do virtually is online. It's accessible from our website. And so let me just get to our website here. Here we go. So as you know, at the top here at the page, this is where most people are used to going to get to the virtual online classes and what have you. But there's some other things in here that you'll notice. First of all, you'll see some music health. This is going to be renewed pretty soon. Our products, we're going to start featuring some other products in here and instruments and highlight some instruments of the week, what have you. But if you look at the top here, no matter what page you're on, you'll see what's called a Connect with Us. And there's these little icons, and each one has a purpose. So the first one's an envelope. Most of you are already subscribed to our emailing if you got our email today. But let everybody know out there if they like to get on weekly announcements, what have you. If they click on that envelope, it'll ask for some basic information, and you're on the emailing list, and you'll never miss an announcement or workshop, and we have all sorts of talented staff members. The Facebook page, that little F there, is also another great way to stay in the know about everything we do. And if you click on that, it'll automatically open up our Facebook page. See? And then sometimes we have special announcements, we'll throw up some nice pictures of parties, what have you. The next one here is Instagram. We just launched an Instagram page, so we're going to start throwing up some videos and pics on there. But these last two are near and dear to my heart because this is how we get a lot of exposure. This one here is the little YouTube. It's a little arrow there, picture. That's the YouTube icon. And if you click on that, it automatically opens up our YouTube channel, and it has hundreds and hundreds of performances and educational tips and so forth. And then all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, and you'll get notifications as we post videos and what have you. So that's another great way to stay connected. And last but not least is this little, it looks like a P, I say, but that's what's called the Patreon icon. And as you know, the Patreon icon is a little different. All of our recorded classes and bonus content is in here. And it's another great way that you can contribute to the Fletcher Music Club experience. And there's some new changes coming up here very soon in the next 30, 45 days with the Patreon, so stay tuned in. So anyway, last but not least, you might hear me say this a lot this week, and that is share the magic of music with a friend. Tell the world about what we do, because learning to play is very easy and fun, as you know, getting started. So tell your friends how easy it is to learn to play and become a lifetime member. Now, today we have, to kick off our Zoom musical, Zoom musical, that's a mouthful, spectacular week. We have none other than Mr. Jerome Johnson. And when I split the screen here to him in a minute, he's going to be playing on something that he loves to play on when he can, and that is the luxury edition Grand Marquee. And so he's going to do a fun little show. And then I got just a couple of announcements before your last number, Jerome, so make sure to remind me.
Okay.
And so let me change the screen, and Jerome's going to wave to you all here. And there we go. Oh, wait, wrong button. You ever push the wrong button on your Zoom or Oregon? Nobody. Let's see. Do I have a screen there? All right. Let me put this. Let me put this on airplane mode so my phone doesn't ring in the middle of the concert and disrupt the video feed. So without further ado, Mr. Jerome Johnson, everybody.
every move you make, every game you. I've been watching you, every move you make, every game you play, every night you. I've been watching you, every move you make, every game you play. I've been watching you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a little bit of a sting there from the Grand Marquee here, Every Breath You Take. One of my favorite rhythms, because the Police and Sting are pretty much the same band. You can do some other rhythms with that. Another rhythm I like on here is enhanced rhythm, and is called, you guys probably don't use it very much, but it's called Electric City. And I like to use it in the key of E, and the reason why I like to use it in the key of E because it's a guitar song, okay? And those guys, they love to play in the key of E, so I'm going to transpose the instrument there. You probably recognize the song by the Doobie Brothers, and I kind of enhanced it a little bit on here. Actually, the Grand Marquee got those rhythms enhanced anyway. The tempo actually on this one is 124. I like to bring it down till about 118, okay? And we're going to start off with just the basic rhythm. Maybe no bass for right now, okay? No auto bass. All right. I like this part, Robert. If you hold this down, you get the whole audience. As exclusive.
They applaud no matter what.
No matter what.
By the way, you have a friend from, looks like NE, Iowa. What's NE?
Northeast?
It's in Iowa. And it's
Northeast Iowa,
someone
Robert.
you know.
Northeast Iowa.
Well, you don't know if I say Iowa, but they used to be in Tucson.
Oh, really?
And her first name is Lowrey. Finn.
Lowrey Finn. Hey, Lowrey.
Hey, Jerome, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Living on a farm in Iowa, so life is good.
I miss the farm life in Mississippi.
Yeah, I hear you.
I
Good to
digress.
see ya.
Okay, back to you, Jerome. Sorry.
Robert was on me this morning about playing some exclusively was on the Grand Marquee here, and I found one that's in the swing section or the light section, which is a whole new category on this instrument. That's under the more button. If you guys got the Grand Marquee, and it's called. Let me see what page is on here. I think it's on the next page. Okay. It's called a light gypsy rag. Light gypsy swing, light swing gypsy. Whatever that means. Okay, but it sounds good, okay? This is one you can play with one of your old time songs, okay? Here we go with the intro. Very beautiful. That's really good background there on that one.
Jerome, where did you find that again?
It's under the It's under the More button, More, and it's page 8, and I believe it's called Light Gypsy Swing.
And you did that in the, what key were you in?
I was in a weird key on that one. That was in
I
F
noticed,
sharp.
'cause
Okay.
they applauded in that key as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The next rhythm I really, really like, and you probably have heard me play this before. And believe me, this is in one of your class books. I think it's in the Black Songbook 200. And I think pretty much everybody in the company got that book because it's a really nice book. It is, it's under the pop, I believe. Did I mark this down right, Robert? Top of the world?
No, more.
More.
Page 7.
Okay. I haven't played in a couple of days. I had an unfortunate little incident at the emergency room. Some of you guys probably heard about it, but I'm okay.
HIPAA laws, we didn't tell anybody.
Okay, good. Well, just let you know I'm okay, and I'm hanging in there, okay? You're going to like this one. You've heard it before. It's a Karen Carpenter's tune.
Page 7.
I got it. Okay. And it's great. And this particular song is actually in the key of F. And I think on the album she sings it in the key of F. But you know what? I'm not going to fumble with the key of F today. I'm going to put the instrument in the key of F, and I'm going to play it in the key of C like I know it, okay? I've fumbled enough this past weekend, all right? So let's go with this. I love that.
Now they're transposed low.
Okay, I wasn't going to do much of a slow song today, but I found this rhythm, Robert, and it is also new. But I found that you can. It's not new, but it's actually the closest thing to Willie Nelson, "Always on My Mind." But I remember the song "For All the Girls I Loved Before." You can also do that same song with this particular rhythm. Let me see, where did I find that at here now? That was under my 12 Girls I Loved Before. Okay, it's under the slow rock, I believe. Okay. All the girls I loved before, in and out my door. Da-da-da-da-dee. Da-da-da-da-dee. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Robert, I might have forgot where I found it at. Mix, maybe?
Which rhythm are you looking for?
I'm looking for "Always on My Mind." Oh, that was when you can't think of it, Robert. When you can't think of it, you know what to do?
What do I do?
You hit the style list button, style suite button, and you can go right to the
You can
alphabetical
search
order.
for it alphabetical. That's a great idea, Jerome.
Maybe one of these days.
I'm glad you thought of that.
I remember that. Okay. All right.
I do it all the time.
One-handed. hear that always in my mind ending there on that particular song. And a little bit of delayed applause that time, Robert. Delayed. Alrighty. Okay. To all the girls I loved before, that was Julio Iglesias and Willie Nelson. I think his son actually redid it lately, okay? And the next couple of songs I'm going to do here, which I really like, finally found an instrument that you can go from a 6/8 march to a standard 4/4 march. And 6/8 march is, I'm going to give you an example how a 6/8 march feels like, because most people don't understand that 6/8 march is for your marches that has a 3/4 fill or 2 and 3 fill. You're going to hear the rhythm go like this. And then I'm going to switch it to I'm going to switch it back and forth. But in the military, I think the protocol was you had to play the Air Force song first and then right down the line. So you're going to hear the Air Force was the only one that has a 6/8 march time signature. So and it goes something like this. I hope I can remember all of it. right. You can.
Big round of applause.
Yeah, the reason why I threw those 5 in there because all of those songs have the same chord changes. Okay, if you can think about that.
All right.
It makes it a lot easier for you to play
I
the
think you
football
have one
order.
more in you, though. I think you're something really fast and swinging, but let me give you time to think about that, and I'm going to do a couple short announcements here.
Okay.
'Cause I think I like your idea. You said I could finish off with this song, and I said, yeah, do that. Gonna just, all right, so let's see. How are we doing so far out there in Zoom land?
Wonderful.
All right, we got a lot of thumbs. How are we doing here? We got a little crowd here as well. Well, again, first of all, thank you for all joining us this week. By the way, just in case, let's see here. Let me pull up the schedule for the week here. It was posted on our Facebook page. Oh, there it is. So if you go to our Facebook page, make sure to like our page because you'll get notices as well. But right here, let's click on that. There we go. There's the schedule for the week. Boy, what a lineup. Talk about the best of the best. Tell your friends. Tell everybody to show up. The next one is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 8 a.m. in Arizona. So if you're just getting up, just turn on your TV or computer and join. And then the rest of the week, all Eastern time zone. We got Joe, Carrie, Miranda, and Andrew, and then of course Don. So that's happening this week. So make sure to keep your eye out. Everything's on our website. And then again, this is being recorded today. So probably sometime next week after we get through the week, all of the Zoom musicals this week will be posted on our YouTube and some on our YouTube and all on our Patreon page. So make sure to check that out. And again, remind a friend to join us, to tell them how easy it is. We want to grow our lesson program. We'd like to do, especially in the summertime. You know, we want to get out of the heat and into the cool, learning some good stuff. And by the way, I would be remiss if I didn't give you a little opportunity, and that is, you know, the instrument that Jerome is playing on today. Let me just switch the screen there. Where are you, Jerome? You're in there
Right
somewhere.
here.
Wave everybody to Jerome. There he is. Playing on the luxury edition Grand Marquee. It is, we actually have a Grand Marquee available. Check this out.
Yeah.
It's the only one in the entire
World.
inventory of Fletcher Music Centers. And we had, the long story short, I had a student that contacted me recently that is no longer able to play, and her spouse is, due to medical reasons or what have you, is not able to play. So we made an agreement to bring it in on consignment. And so we have one Grand Marquee that's available to the world out there. Call your PA. And remember, just remember, the sales of our product, we like to sell stuff. You know why? Why, you ask?
Because we need to.
Well, because, yeah, Jerome says because we need to. But the reality is, selling of our products is how we sustain our business and to continue to offer both in-store and online classes. Without the sale of our products, we don't exist. Simply said. And most importantly, we want to keep doing that to provide you with the best learning experience. So have an open mind, keep an open mind, talk to your PA. If maybe the Grand Marquee is not your next model, have something else. We have a lot of great instruments. There are a couple Liberties in stock that are hard to find. Believe it or not, there are no more Patriots available. There are no Sterlings around. So some of the great best inventories is in rare, hard to find state right now. So contact your personal assistants about what your next model will be, and if the Grand Marquee is one of those, just remember, this is how we are able to continue doing this. So with that said, I think, Jerome, you have one final number, don't you?
Yeah.
Let me switch the camera view here. 3, 2, 1, back to Jerome. Here we go, Jerome, for the final number. big round of applause.
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you. Thank you very
Big
much.
round of applause. Let's hear it. I want to hear them, not them. That one. Give it up for Jerome Johnson, everybody.
It's not bad for not playing all week.
That's great,
Not
Jerome.
bad for playing all week.
Love
Try
the
2 months.
music.
All right, and Jerome is leaving the building. Wait,
Sitting
he's-
over here.
I think he's. Wait, let me. There, wave to everybody. Jerome. Say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Just walking away. Okay, I'm done. Hell yeah.
Bye, Jerome.
Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Call me about that Grand Marquee.